Hello, and welcome back to Spittin Sports with Lamar. I am Casey Lamar, and I'm coming at you from the 256. Don't forget, if you do enjoy these videos, or this one specifically, please like, share, and subscribe. Again, I always appreciate when you do that. But today, it's going to be very quick. I'm just going to cover the PGA Championship, some of what happened with that today, and the early games for the NFL preseason that are going on right now, tonight. First, I'll go over the PGA Championship since it has completed the first round. The leaderboard goes as follows. First place is Gary Woodland. He's at 6 under. Ricky Fowler is right behind him, one shot behind at 5 under in second. Brandon Stone and Zach Johnson are tied at 4 under, and then there are 11 people tied at 3 under. A couple notable people that I wanted to mention here. Justin Thomas, he's 1 under, tied for 33rd. Next in line, we have Tiger Woods and Rory McIlroy. They're both tied for 48 at even. Tiger really gutted it out. As he said, it was a struggle for him after a terrible early start. But then Jordan Spieth, he's tied for 62nd at 1 over. And Phil, where he's found himself here lately in majors, he's tied for 100th at 3 over. That's where I'll leave the PGA Championship for now. Talk about it more tomorrow. Depending on what time the video comes out, I may do 2. Well, we'll see. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But NFL preseason notes. These are all first half notes and a little bit into third quarter. But this is just what's happened at this point. So Cleveland Browns versus the New York Giants. They were the first game to start. Only nationally televised game. So. And if you saw it, Saquon Barkley, first play of the game, 39 yards. So the hype train was already rolling, and they just added more coal to the to the fire there. 39 yards on his first carry, first play of the game. He finished with 5 carries for 43 yards in that game. Baker Mayfield, obviously number 1 pick, number 2 pick going head to head. Baker Mayfield is getting 2 quarters of action. He had the second quarter, and he will have the third quarter, which is currently ongoing. But he went 4 of 11 for 70 yards and a touchdown in the first half. The first drive, he looked really shaky, back on his heels. Wasn't comfortable, obviously. And then he came out the next drive, went down the field, converted 2 first downs with his legs, threw a very, very nice touchdown pass. Tyrod Taylor still looks, he's still a level above Baker Mayfield. He went 5 for 5, 99 yards and a touchdown. Really looks like Tyrod Taylor really has that job locked up. But Baker Mayfield didn't look very good, but he did have some very good plays. But he's not challenging for that position at the time. Last thing from that game, David Njoku. I know I mentioned him in the video about tight ends. If you want to go check that out from last week, he caught 2 catches. He had 2 catches, 46 yards, and 2 touchdowns. But it looks like they're really going to try to feed the tight ends. Also, Jarvis Landry, first play of the game, had a bomb, had a long catch from Tyrod Taylor. Very nice play. Next, I wanted to move on to the Panthers and Bills. These are just some games that have some storylines with them. I know there's other games going on, but they're going just about as you would expect. Nobody to really look at, nothing to really worry about. Panthers and Bills. Obviously, we know what Kelvin Benjamin said about Cam Newton. If Cam Newton would have been more accurate, maybe he would have been better. Blah, blah, blah. Just talking about him. But Cam Newton confronted him before the game, tried to shake his hand. They wouldn't shake hands, and they were jawing, going back and forth at each other before they finally went their own ways. But anyway, there is a 3-way quarterback battle to see who's going to start in Buffalo. And Nathan Peterman got the first shot, and he did not disappoint. He went 9 of 10 for 119 yards and a touchdown to Kelvin Benjamin. And his only incompletion was an interception. A.J. McCarron, he wasn't too much worse himself. He went 7 of 10 for 116 yards, but he had no touchdowns, no interceptions. And then to this point, Josh Allen is 0 for 2. At the time I'm doing this, he's 0 for 2, and that is it from him. One last thing I will say, the Redskins in New England, this looked way worse. As I was sitting here watching, they did say some better news, but Darius Guice, he had a very nice long run, and then at the end of it, he had one of those awkward awkward tackles that you usually see somebody tear an ACL, and he did hurt his knee, and it looked very bad to begin with. But they said he's up, or he has been up running around on the sidelines, so it looks like there may be good news there. But it was one of those plays where somebody awkwardly goes down and then immediately starts clenching one of those knees, which usually indicates an ACL. But we'll know more as it goes along. But that's all I have for now. I look to have a video out earlier tomorrow. We'll look at the headlines for all of tonight's games, not just the ones going on. PGA Championship might put out a second video tomorrow for that, depending on what time the second round concludes or if something crazy happens. Just whatever it may be, and any other headlines that come up overnight or early tomorrow before I do produce a new video. But if you do like the video, please like, share it with whoever you would like to, and subscribe to the channel. It means a lot. But this has been Spittin' Sports with Lamar. I am Casey Lamar, and I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow.